Hello, hello, everyone. I am Andrew Dornan, also known as the 12th Kind. And here is an advertisement for Valkyrie, which we will get into after we're done with the main story. But that is a reminder that I do have to purchase that DLC. So, in the last episode, we took care of a couple of tutorial stuff, and in this episode, I'm going to go ahead and grab that microgun Mark 1, just because it's free. Also, real quick, we're going to install that just so I can show you what the ballistics weapon is like. So, let's go ahead and depart the station. So, what we're doing is we're hunting pirates. Yarg. Or, I guess if they said yarg in landlubbers. I don't even know.
Listen up, boy. The waypoints lead us to the pirate's hideout. Better stay right behind me.
Okay, I'll try to stay. Yeah, basically it's like, waypoints, like they're on the screen. Enemy ships are shown in red, and if they're in a distance. Also, weapons have certain ranges, so depending on how far away they are, you could hit them while they're just a little red dot, or you could not. Also, we can fly to waypoints manually, or we can use autopilot. If we use autopilot, so what we do is we tap this little button above the control stick, and then we click waypoint. I say click, or tap, or whatever. And then you fast forward by hitting the double arrows. But, let's just do that, because it's actually going to take us to a second waypoint. That's actually 5 kilometers away. Alright, so we've got pirates. Oh, come on, really? You're gonna be that way? Also, oh, you changed targets at the very last second. What is wrong with you? So this is the microgun. It sounds kind of powerful. It's the Mark 1, so there's just like a... Oh, wow, that is bright in my face. That pirate had a good tactic in mind. I'm gonna just auto-fire. But, yeah, so... Ooh, ow, 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 ow. But, well then. But yeah. The Mark 1 is not the best, per se. It's got very limited range. That's why I always tend to go for the energy weapon at the start, just because it's a really good weapon right off the bat, or unless you want to play like a specific kind of style wherein like you don't touch energy weapons with the 10-foot pole or whatever, then you would go for the microgun Mark 1. Although I do say that I feel like the microgun is a bit of a hard mode, I guess you could say. Like, not only is there hard mode in the settings, but also like hard mode with the kind of weapons that you choose. But yeah, alright, we got him. Also, some of these pirates have cargo in it, but I don't know why they would be like, oh, these pirates had cargo in them.
That was close, boy. Where did you learn to fight like that? I served in the Space Fleet under Admiral Smith. It's been a while, though. Admiral Smith? That's a long time ago. You don't look that old. Thanks, I guess. Why would I? Let's just get back to the station.
But yeah, as you could see, I'm not sure if I didn't really mention it in the first episode, but we took hull damage. We lost 50% of our hull, and the only way to repair it is if we either had a drone or if we parked in a station. Also, like I said, I think it's just how the game randomly does loot. But it's kind of weird that they would be like, these pirates have cargo, and it's like, but I don't have a tractor beam, and you can't get a tractor beam until later on, like after you leave the Nido system. So it's weird. I don't know.
Old age. Everyone's number comes up eventually.
What? When did he die?
Some years ago now. 3612, I think.
3612? That can't be. What year is it now?
You're a strange one, all right. It's 3624 by the Terran calendar, and from the looks of things, it's going to be the year of the voids.
Keith is stunned to discover 35 years have passed since the incident in the asteroid belt.
Gunant checked Keith's ship, and a malfunction in the hyperdrive engine was most likely the cause for Keith's journey through time and space. He shows Keith his gratitude for defeating the pirates by giving him Betty as a gift. Now equipped with a more powerful drive, allowing him to travel to other planets within the same star system. As promised, Betty is yours. Take good care of her.
Well, she needs a bit of work, that's for sure. Anyway, thanks for your help.
Just one thing. The mining laser you've been using is a prototype I built myself. The only one of its kind. I can't give it to you, but I installed another one. With a little practice, you'll be able to make a few credits mining asteroids on your journey.
Thanks. And you can call me Keith. Keith T. Maxwell.
My pleasure, Keith. One more thing. A friend of mine, Norris Bernard, is the commander of Kernstall, also a station of the Mkkt Confederation. Why don't you pay him a visit? He might be able to help you get to Eden Prime.
That's a good place to start. Thanks, Gunant. But what is this Mkkt Confederation exactly?
This entire system is Mkkt territory. Perhaps you'd better ask Norris. He can tell you more about it. Good luck, boy. Keith.
All right, so basically this is telling us how you can travel between different systems and whatnot. Also, I was about to go, and we can sell our weapon, but real quick, what I want to show you is the little eye. You click on that, and it tells you, or I'm going to say click. You can't stop me. It tells you what type it is, the tech level it is, how much damage it does, loading speed, damage per second, range, speed, price, and usually this, I think, changes depending on your system. And then it gives you a little bit of backstory about the weapon, and then it tells you, oh, here it is, where like it tells you the known price range. So if we go here, like it tells us tech damage, damage. I believe that's damage per round, because then there's damage per second. So yeah. Also, real quick, yeah, the Neural Pulse Impulse EX1 definitely has some more ads. Actually, no, it doesn't have more ads. But yeah. So let's go ahead and let's go into. Okay, real quick thing about the ads before we continue. Yes, they're gonna pop up a lot. If you don't drop money on this, as in like paying for the Valkyrie and Supernova DLC off screen, I'm gonna make a note to go in and buy that, so that way we don't get the ads anymore. So it's gonna be okay. Oh man, excuse me. All right, so missions, real quick. We now have the option to check our mission. So, like, freelance is like our side stuff, and then story as well, our story stuff. And then you can actually tell it to show on map, and it pulls up the system map, and you've got the planets here, and the blinking square says, hey, you're in this system. A green check mark means you visited that system, and then the little orange ship icon tells you what system your story mission is in. Also, the key will tell you that as well. There's a thing, there are jump gates and also products finished, and then also gray ship is freelance. Jump gate and products finished are something that we can't get into just yet, but we will get into jump gates before we get into products finished. So, yeah. Alright, so next up is something. So yeah, just told us about the system map. I don't know why the system map information doesn't come up when you go through that, but oh well. What I want to do is I actually want to make sure that we visit all the systems in the Mkkt Confederation before we move on, because it won't be for a very long time that we will be able to get back here, as you could probably tell from the lack of a jump gate symbol. But for now, let's plus course to Kernstall. Tech level 3, which means we will be able to get more advanced stuff there, so that'll be fun. Also, I'll make a note, a note to do some mining off screen, just so we have a lot of extra cash. But yeah. Alright, Kernstall Station. Let's go. And you're going to be using the fast forward feature a lot, otherwise it's going to take a very long time to get from point A to point B.
T. Maxwell, I'm Captain Bernard, commander of Kernstall. It's a pleasure to meet you. Gunant told me what happened. You must be pretty confused right now.
You're not kidding. Jumping through time and space, that's something. Tell me about this Mkkt Confederation. I've never heard of it.
Well, you have missed a lot in the past 35 years. The Mkkt system is located in a sector of the galaxy that has only recently been discovered. We retreated here at the beginning of the Nivelian Civil War, when the Mkkt Confederation of Planets was founded. We tried to avoid contact with other systems as much as possible.
So Mkkt is a confederation of Terran and Nivelian rebels and outlaws, founded during the Nivelian Civil War.
You could say that. We declared our independence, which the Terrans accepted, but the Nivelians still claim Mkkt as their territory. That's why there are still conflicts in the outer reaches of the system.
I see. Gunant told me you might be able to help me get back to Terran territory.
I could arrange that, but in return, I'd like to ask you for a favor.
Which is?
It could be risky. We lost contact with Irdal Gadai, one of our space stations. They could just be having problems with their communication system, but we need someone to fly out there and check.
So it could also be the Nivelians, pirates, or something else that's behind it, right?
That's why we need someone who's willing to take the risk. An experienced fighter pilot like you. Just don't go getting into any pointless fights.
I'm on my way.
Alright, cool. Let's see. And then if we go to the mission, it's like they lost contact with the station. We do that. And also, I kind of like the fact that you can like spin it around, bring it up, bring it down, look at it from an angle. It's pretty cool. I like it. Alright. So we actually cannot plot a course. I always thought for some reason that you could plot a course through that, but I don't know what I was thinking. Also, I think we're going to totally run into that asteroid. No, we're not. Wow. I was like kind of waiting with bated breath, just, are we going to hit it? The answer is no, we're not. Alright, Yidrol Station.
Assuming I'm not completely lost, I should be at the right place. No sign of combat, and the station appears to be intact. I guess I'll dock and take a look around.
There's construction happening right outside my building, and I can't do anything about it. So, yeah.
Nobody here, not even Nivelians. Wait, I don't believe it. Mkkt. What the hell are you doing in this godforsaken place?
Have we met before? Maxwell, is that you? Long time no see. You're just in time for our little party. I managed to ship in a load of premium neuroalgae from Apache. The crew here can't get enough of it.
Algae, eh? Sounds interesting. Does this stuff have any unpleasant side effects?
Bye. You didn't see that.
Some people have reported a bit of tentacle growth, but that's more of a benefit than a side effect.
You mean tentacles on their face?
Yeah. How did you know?
Just a wild guess.
But Keith, you've got to tell me why you still look so young. I know a lot of people who'd be interested in buying whatever it is you're using.
You don't want to know. Tentacle growth is nothing compared to the side effects I'm having. Okay, Mkkt, I'll leave you with your new friends. See you around.
Take care. And by the way, you can find me on Camo in the Shima system if you ever need something extra special.
There's actually a fun thing that
Brilliant. Out of all the rogues I could have run into, it had to be
with
Mkkt, the most notorious
and
dealer in the
I'm not
galaxy.
gonna spoil it just yet,
Neuroalgae.
but it involves
Hardly
us buying
surprising
something
no one's able
very
to operate
awesome.
the intercom.
Or at least in my eyes, it's very awesome. I don't know about you guys. So go ahead, hit close, and just to be on the safe side, we are going to save, and we're going to use that one. Okay. Alrighty, so we don't have Space Lounge available just yet because we have to go back to Kernstall, but we're going to go back to Kernstall in the next episode. Until then, I'm going to actually go out and do some more mining. So thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please like, favorite, and subscribe so you know when more of this Galaxy on Fire 2 content spinning Betty around. I should probably not do that. But yeah, so if you subscribe, you get alerted to when I make more content. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys in the next episode. Bye!
Bye.